Welcome everybody to Inside the Booth. This is the first show of the year, right here with the review show. Yes, and today we have everybody here today. We got Sean Cash. What's up?
Hello.
From Try to Finish Something, and we have CG Artist down there. Oh yeah, Ron, what's up? And then we got Tony over there, Docking Bay guy. I can't point properly. Yeah, thanks, Sean. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Good. It's like a full Brady Bunch screen.
Right?
It is. It is.
Just be like,
yes.
just pull myself into that room.
Wonderful.
How the hell?
Yeah.
There we go.
Right? Do I need to separate you two?
Right. Well, yeah.
Be like, oh wait.
Today
wrong way.
we are going to talk about the Skeleton Crew from Star Wars. Everybody's seen it, I hope. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we do have Star Wars fans here, so that says something, right?
Should.
It should. Let's. I guess we'll talk about Skeleton Crew first, and then we'll just go talk about other stuff as we go.
Yep.
Because I really didn't plan much because I was a slacker.
All good. The holidays and all,
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Holidays are nice. It's nice for us, right?
Yep.
Well, I guess speaking of holidays, how was everybody's New Year and Christmas?
Good. Santa was generous, so that's always nice.
Oh,
Exactly.
Nice. Well, I got to cosplay as a Santa. Isn't that cool?
I saw that.
Did you?
How you did your
It was
beard
fun.
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to see what it like would, like if I did my facial hair white. It looked all right, but because it wasn't long enough, I decided to put the fake beard on.
Sure.
We'll see next year. I might do better.
You have to grow it out all year.
No, yeah.
It'll take a while.
Man. It will. I think
Just get some extensions put in. Everybody's
right,
doing it.
that's it.
Weave.
Right.
Make sure it's a
We
perm
did.
too. With crimps, if you're gonna go 80s,
Yeah,
do a
that's-
crimping thing.
Oh, there you go. That's it. That's how it was. What we should do.
Yep.
That's what I should do. Definitely. So yeah, I guess we can get into Skeleton Crew. What did you guys think about it? And like, what were your thoughts? Your initial thoughts at first, and then what were your thoughts at the end? Sean, you can go first.
So I have watched a lot of Star Wars with my kids and my wife. And I could not get my wife involved at all. She kept saying that it was, I think I've been hearing both sides. I personally, I thought it was great. I thought they did a great job with the storyline. I thought the story was good. I thought the characters were good. I thought the Greeblies and sets and design and robots, and I loved all of it. I think my wife had a hard time with it because the story centered around kids. And she kept saying, well, this is a kid show. This is for kids. And I fought against that a lot.
Isn't that what George Lucas said?
Yeah, I mean,
when he made the prequels, it's for the kids.
But at the same time, I was like 8 or 9 when the first one came out, and I saw it like 30 times that summer, and it's for kids. I just refuse to stop thinking with the mentality of a kid, and I still I love it. I thought the story was great. I thought they did a great job. I liked it. It's different. So I liked Andor because they kind of made it like a Star Wars Born series, which I really enjoyed because it was kind of a spy Star Wars and it was more adult. But I like this one for the complete opposite reason. I'm easy to please when it comes to
you're a big kid at heart, huh?
yeah, exactly. I thought it was great.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like the Goonies, right? It kind of reminded me a little bit of it. So
Yeah, exactly. What do you guys
Ron,
think?
what'd you think? Yeah, Ron,
So
what'd you
I
think?
went into it much like how your wife thought. Like, here we go. It's kids. This isn't gonna be good, but it is Star Wars. Let me just watch. And I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
A couple of times I thought they were gonna go one way. Are we doing spoilers or no?
Yeah, we can. I mean, the show's
Okay.
been out for a while, and it's
Yeah.
you know. So
All right.
we're
I
good.
don't remember all the names, but the lead kid character at one point gets a lightsaber in his hands. And I'm just thinking to myself, oh, here we go. Now he's going to somehow save the day and be this. Now he's a Jedi. And what they
Right.
did was he
That
had the
kid in
thing
the
upside
middle.
down, slammed it into the floor, the blade and all. And I thought, oh,
Yeah.
thank God they didn't do what I thought they were going to do. And I forget the other time that happened, but there was twice where the writers could have totally gone cheesy and gone like the obvious route, and they didn't.
Yeah.
That coupled with really good kid actors, which I thought each one of them did a
Yeah, they
spectacular
did a good job.
and just all the Star Wars stuff that we hadn't really seen before. I hope you guys don't hear this ding all the time. Do you hear that?
No, not at all.
Good. Okay.
No, I don't hear no
So
dinging.
we got a lot. We got to see a different universe altogether, but again, a lot of familiar things. And then some of the comedy was really funny. Like at one point, there was a battle droid that got activated,
Yeah, it was
and the
decent.
first thing it says is, "Did we win?" And I just thought that's fantastic. That
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Right.
So
That was good, for
overall
sure.
I loved it. Except I feel like, I know here comes the negative part, but I feel like the ending
That's okay.
may have, I wanted more. I wanted a more
Yeah.
spectacular ending, and it's just kind of like, all right, we've wrapped everything up and we're good. Huh? That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I
Agreed.
mean, leading up to the ending was fantastic. It
I
had
agree.
that 80s movie feel to it with the bike chase. It just felt right, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it flattened out.
Yeah.
But aside from
I
that,
agree.
I liked everything, and it's weird to see Urko in it. There, that is what I'll say.
Speaking of 80s,
Right?
Yeah, right.
He'll always be Urko. That's just the way it is.
Right?
You did that to yourself, brah.
Right.
You're waiting for him
Tony,
to
what'd
say,
you
"Did
think?
I do that?"
Exactly.
Did
Come
I
on,
do
say
that?
your catch.
I was
should've
surprised
said
they
it.
didn't write it in at least once.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
He should have said it at least once. That's for sure. Tony, what'd you think? What'd you think?
I loved it too. I'm like Sean. I'm easy to please. I'm still a kid at heart. And, I love Goonies, E.T., all of those. Very Amblin, vibe to it. I thought the kid actors did a very good job. Yeah, exactly. I especially liked, I can't remember if it was like the 5th or 6th episode, but it was where the boy got to save the girl with the,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't remember any of their
Oh,
names.
right. Well,
But-
the robot girl or whatever.
Yeah, where she
Let's
was
just call her Data.
and he had to,
Data. There you go.
right? And just that whole episode was them coming together and becoming friends instead of fighting the whole time, which is a little annoying after about the third or second or third episode, right? I mean, Neil, the blue guy, I definitely remember his name.
Right.
Absolutely loved him. I thought he was just so fantastically naive and innocent. Him in the bathtub. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I thought it was so cool, and you know, it was fun to watch. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun to
Yeah.
watch.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah, you know,
And
I
oh,
kind of
sorry.
felt like you too. Sorry, I felt like Ron at the end. I was like, oh man, really? But
Right?
in a way,
Yeah, they
it was
ended it
cool.
like,
They kind of left you
yeah,
hanging, like wanting more instead of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know, right? So I mean,
yeah,
there's opportunities there for them to do something else
maybe do a
with it.
second
Or if
one,
they
but
don't, if they don't, I'm good with it too, right? I mean, you just
Yeah.
kind of
yeah,
put your mind like we
yeah,
always did before, you know. So
Yeah, I find it hard because it, and I say this being one. So there are a lot of Star Wars fans, which I am a Star Wars fan, and that it seems like the Star Wars nerd community is very quick to hate something ever since it moved over to Disney. And it's like they
Yes.
want to find things they
yeah,
don't like because George Lucas isn't still the one who's
Yep.
pulling the strings. And it's like,
Yep.
look, guys, I mean,
right.
if
I mean, that's
George
not
Lucas
the
was
only
still doing
reason.
it, we wouldn't be getting all of these. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't understand why they want to hate on the franchise that's
Yeah.
continuing. You're getting more content because of that. And
Yeah.
you wouldn't be getting it without it. And I just don't understand that.
yeah.
that's a
Yeah. It
good
is
Well,
point.
it's
odd.
not
You know.
right.
Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to see this. Hey, you guys. We're checking you guys out from Dan's post. Oh, nice. The Spice Runners Lounge. Hey, Star Wars Addict 77. Thanks for tuning in. We're talking about Skeleton Crew. But no, I was gonna say is some of the hate is not just because it went over to Disney. I think it's because of what Disney did to a few things that made people like say, you know what, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's not fun or enjoyable. The stories have some kind of weird agenda attached to it.
Yeah.
Not all
Yeah.
of them are like that, but there are some, you know, that did not turn out well, and I think that's why people are upset.
Well, I mean, George Lucas created the holiday special. He also
Right.
created
Yeah. This is true.
We're told never to
I
talk
think he
about
was
that.
trying. I think that was like a cash grab. Oh, look, they're Star Wars people. They're all high,
I mean,
but who cares? Let's just film
right.
it all together.
It's funny that they showed a clip of that, a remade clip of that in Skeleton Crew.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The
Yes,
holiday
that was funny.
holiday
That was
Yeah.
cool.
dancers.
Just sitting there watching
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's
That
pretty
made me
hilarious.
laugh. I was like, man, you know, I think one of the reasons why I did enjoy this show was because it reminded me a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean, and I love the Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, I mean, that's one thing that's up there with Lord of the Rings. You know, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. I just loved it, you know, and that had a Pirates of the Caribbean vibe to it, with the
Agreed.
Goonies and with, you know, and with
Yeah.
you know, it had a lot going for it for sure.
Did.
I definitely liked the robot. He was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was my favorite character out of all of them. Jude Law did good, but
I
he
think he did
also
well. Yeah.
yeah, he did well. It was weird, his character, because you don't know if he's like, is he gonna turn to be kind of nice, or is he gonna
Right.
stay piratey? You know, what's
Right.
going on with this guy? He's like back and forth. So,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
also gives you that vibe of Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, because what was it? Jack Sparrow, he was always back and forth. Is he the good guy? Is he a bad guy? You know,
Right.
Right.
type of thing. And you're like, man, I want more of him. I want more of the robot. I want to see where this all goes.
Right. Yeah.
But like you guys said, unfortunately, at the end, it was like, it kind of fell flat. And you're like, oh, man, I don't know. Are they going to make another one? Are they going to make something, like a prequel to this, you know, see where the robot came from, see where Jude Law
Sure.
comes from, you know.
Would be
It would be
nice
cool to see.
follow some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
it would
even
be cool
see
to see.
why, how the ship got there, why the planet is the way it is. You know, a little
Yeah.
more. They could go either way, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah, for
find out
sure.
why that little guy at the hotel or the spa place was like, not again with that Java character.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
I thought that was fantastic.
Right. That was good. That was good. Yeah, that was, you know, that the show was pleasantly surprised. You know, I was
Yeah.
pleasantly surprised
Yep.
with this
Agreed.
show.
Yeah, I was really ready for this to bomb, and I was like, "Oh, wait a
Me
minute."
too. I was like, after
Yeah.
the Acolyte, I was like, okay, they're all
Yep.
just gonna start going downhill more.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's weird. Like they come the Disney, they come up with a couple of bad ones, and then like one pleasantly surprising one. You know, and you're like, wow, like I mean, that's what happened with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
The first 2 seasons were like, wow, that's great, you know, and then they come
And
up with
then what
bad ones,
happened?
you know, and you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
So
And then Book of Boba Fett, and then
yeah, exactly. That was an oh man one. Like, what's going on?
I was, and the thing, I was, and I still even enjoyed that as much as I didn't, and the only reason that I say didn't is because I had in my mind a backstory of, because I always thought Boba Fett was such a cool character, and I was looking forward to,
Right.
Yep.
wow, I want to see
Or
what made
was.
him so cool, and then it was like, oh, I wanted more a prequel and how he
Yep.
got there instead of
Yep.
what
Yeah.
I got,
Yeah.
and it was, I didn't want. And no offense to anybody in the show, because I'm one, but I didn't want dad bod Boba Fett. I wanted Boba Fett
Yeah.
becoming Boba Fett, and
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. No,
There's
I
so much they
totally
could have
agree.
done with that. Like I always say, a lot of people with the with Boba Fett tattoos probably got them moved over to Mando after that.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
hey,
Yep.
can you fix the color and fix this? No. But sir, your whole chest
for
is
sure.
nope. Fix it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
this
I
your
was pleasantly
proxy
surprised
villainy.
with it. It was good.
Right. What's up, guys? Good to see you all. Been a while. Yes.
Kelly. Hey, Kelly.
Kelly Stern. What a great guy. I have
Mhm.
I have something he made. You can't see it well, but it's right there blinking.
I think everybody
You can't
does.
see the face of it.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. He makes
And
some
if you
good
don't,
stuff.
you
Everybody.
should go get something he's
That's
made.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Daniel says, "Hey, how goes it?" Hey, Daniel, thanks for tuning in.
It goes.
And then it's not me, everybody. So
Mhm.
it's not me. I promise. Uncle Mike is here. I'm just gonna say hello to everybody since there's people here. Uncle Mike's here. My mom is saying hello, and then Sticks. Sticks was on with us. I think the last show that we made before the new year. So yeah. So what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Everything's going well. Hopefully, everybody out there watching is doing good as well. And I hope you didn't miss us too badly. But yeah. Oh, okay. Dan. Okay. This is the guy that pointed out my typo for I work at where my mom is at the cafe. I was advertising for cheeseburger night, and I said what was it? Don't go over to McDonald's and Burger King, come to us, right? And it said somehow it misspelt everything and said go over and say thanks to McDonald's and Burger King for us. And I was like, what? That's weird. And so he told me about it, so I had to fix it. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for helping out.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was. So yeah. Anyways, back to Star Wars. Scattered Knight says, hello there. Hello
Uh-oh.
there. Oh, we know who
Oh, he
Scattered
didn't
Night
do
is.
it.
That's Phil TMNT, I think, right?
Hello there.
There it
Hello there.
is.
Good job, Tony. When will Tony and Sean make a new video? Been like a year or two. Come on.
Yo,
Well, you know, they got a
life
life
gets in the
too,
way,
you know.
man.
That's right. It does. It does. No,
I-
I've noticed.
Wow.
I've noticed.
Now,
Yeah, videoing yourself fixing things or building stuff, it's really tough.
It is.
I don't do it. I like to do it, but I don't film it because I know
You'll
it's
never-
tough to
It'll
do.
take you twice as long, let me tell you.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And honestly, I just have so much chaos that I'm trying to get organized before I can set a camera on something. It's like
Mm.
I have lots of plans. It just hasn't happened yet.
yeah.
That sounds like everybody here, I think.
Yeah.
My excuse
got
now,
lots
at
of
least,
plans,
is it's too damn cold in the garage.
I know.
That's for sure. For
I
sure.
need to
It is
figure out a
cool.
heating system and air conditioning system.
That's why Tony's printing back there, because he said it was too cold to
That's
do
right.
anything outside.
Absolutely.
No kidding. No
At least
kidding.
I'm still able to make something.
There you go.
Right.
So, Tony, what
Yeah.
are you making over there?
Oh, some panels for my cantina. I did finish my cantina. It looks awesome. Well, I got to see it last summer. I still don't have the video out.
Ooh.
There's no excuse for that other than I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, and
Nice.
David White has been going nuts with all of his design work, and
Yes.
I mean he's on fire lately. And I
he
bought
is.
a bunch of his files, and I'm just waiting to start printing some of those and making some, because he's been cranking them out.
Yeah.
Almost like weekly, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes twice a week. He's just all these new things, and they're things that you see all the time in all the different movies. Just no one thought to make these things, so
Yeah,
that's pretty
that-
cool.
It's like he's scouring through like images of Galaxy's Edge and just
Yeah.
like making every little thing from the background, and I love it. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining.
Yeah.
It's just awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
it's all good.
it is good. It's cool. For sure. I mean, for those people who are watching, you got Whitey's Wicked Workshop. Go check them
Yeah.
out. You know, check out Sean and Ron's and Tony's stuff in the go in the description below and check out their YouTube channels. Get inspired to do something, to make something.
Yes.
Dave
And
never leaves that basement.
if
No,
if
he
you would
doesn't.
like to see something that's 8 months old, then I'm your guy.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm actually going to be in the garage this weekend. It's supposed to be
It was
warmer,
all-
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, it's okay to watch old stuff, because I like to go back and watch how you guys do things and whatever. If I'm making something new, and I'm like, oh, how did he paint
Yeah.
that, or how did he do that?
Right. I started
definitely go
rewatching
back.
some of. Yeah, I was watching Brian Thompson this morning while I was working out. Just watching some of his build videos.
Yeah, I sometimes go on the binge watch and just like pick somebody and just start watching, like go all the way down to the bottom where they start and then just let it play, man.
There you go. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
always fun to do.
It is. You see the progression. You can tell when they got new equipment or something. It's pretty funny.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell when everybody starts getting their 3D printers, because they stop making stuff and telling you about how they get like this piece of junk from over here, and then they glue it to this piece of junk. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
sad
still
because that's all
happens.
I got is the piece of junks that I have to glue together.
See, when you get your printer, you'll find a way to put the junk on the 3D print. That's
There you go.
that's the
Yeah,
new
that's
hotness.
That's the new hotness.
That's what everyone's doing now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
That's
put some
right.
stuff together and you're like, man, I can't find this exact thing I need to just tie it together. Oh, wait, I'll print it.
Yep.
Model
Yeah,
it and
and
print it. Or
it's
ask
funny,
Whitey.
because
Either
I know.
or.
Like you said, I mean, Brian's kind of been focusing on that a little bit, and it's just one of those things that once you start getting into the design side of it, like David White's doing,
Yeah.
I mean, when you can take that aspect and then you can add your greeblies and stuff to that, and you can create your own things that tie other elements together, I think that's next level stuff that is really cool.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and there's so many things to get inspired by. I mean, watching Skeleton Crew or something like that, and just stuff in the background. I mean, I belong to a couple different groups, and they've got the busts of the robot, and they've got and it's just amazing stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I've seen those. That the 3D print of the Smee head is pretty awesome.
Yeah. They're pretty fast with that stuff too this time.
Yeah.
They are. Now, did you guys like the little well, it was like a rat or something in the eye of
that's the best part.
Yeah.
Living in the guy's eye. Come on.
Yeah. Now, my question is, what is up with that? Was that thing kind of controlling the
just
the robot, or was he just living in it?
Free room and board.
Free room and board. Okay. Yeah,
I would agree.
So it seems normal, but yeah. I mean, it would be cool if that little thing was like controlling it a little bit somehow.
Sure, like Ratatouille, where the
like a Ratatouille,
with the hair.
That would have been funny.
Be like a Babu Frick type of scenario.
Right, exactly.
I did love the last episode where she's got his head, what's her face, cut his head off, and she's like holding his head, and the body's over here, and he's helping her fly the ship or whatever. That was pretty funny.
I was happy he was still alive. Like I kind of got bummed when he got like killed, or at least so I thought.
Yeah,
right.
No.
Yeah. No. Why did he have to die? He's the best part of the show.
Yeah.
It was fun that they gave him kind of a pirate accent too, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
sure.
fit right in.
It did.
Yeah.
That was really good. Have you guys been watching? What do you guys think about Andor season 2? Are you looking forward to it?
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Definitely.
Like I refuse to watch anything else that comes out after seeing that little teaser. I'm going on radio silence, and I don't want to see anything.
Agreed.
If I see there's a new trailer, I'm just nope. Nope.
Don't want to watch it.
I'm already sold. I don't need anything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, they could show nothing else and then just release it. I don't need anything else.
Yeah, agreed.
Nice.
And I really wish that's how all the shows were, where the teaser was enough, man. Like, I can't wait to see that. That looked fantastic,
Yeah.
Except
that'd be
we
going
have that
back to like
bias
the
now
80s,
because
right?
we've seen Andor and we know what's coming. So it's easy to get excited for, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And, you got to be careful with wanting everything to be a certain way, because they're never gonna nail it every time. Like they really did such a great job with the first season of Andor, and according to Diego Luna and some of the actors, it's even gonna be better. So
oh, nice.
And Rogue One's still probably one of my favorites, right behind Empire Strikes Back, believe it or not. So I mean, just the overall quality of it. And I'm with you, Sean. The whole Jason Bourne kind of feel and a Star Wars. It was Star Wars enough. You didn't have the lightsabers or Jedi at all, right? And just see a couple of Star Destroyers. Okay, a TIE fighter. I know where I'm at. What universe we're in, right?
Yeah.
And it's really, really gritty. I love that.
Gritty. It had a little, a little Blade Runner, little Star Wars, little Bourne Identity. I mean, it had all
that.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, I have to ask, because you threw out some titles there. What do you know? What your your top 5 is in order for the Star Wars stuff?
Top 5. Oh boy.
I know that's tough. And I don't have an answer off the top of my head either. I'm curious what everybody's is.
I'll take a stab at it. My movies, just the movies.
In movies, yeah.
Yeah, I would do. I'd go Empire Strikes Back, Rogue One, A New Hope.
Okay.
Probably Return of the Jedi, and then I guess Revenge of the Sith is probably my favorite of the prequels.
Okay.
So I'll put that one in there. The sequels were fine, but they
Yeah.
it's kind of a regurgitation. So
yep. My list is exactly like Tony's, except my last movie, my 5th movie, would be The Force Awakens. Even though that's really A New Hope all over again, but still.
yeah, that's the only.
Still, it was just I mean, with it could have gone in so many directions, and I was like, I can't wait to see what's next. And then something happened.
Exactly. Yeah, and then
something bad happened.
And it all went to crap.
Oh my man, I'm not even gonna get into it.
I think that's when it started.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that The Force Awakens was when it started, but I don't think so. Not as much, you know.
Yeah, the second movie after that is when it started.
Yeah, The Last Jedi.
I think so.
That's when it started. And then Mandalorian gave hope until
a little bit. Until it didn't. Yep.
And then Obi-Wan, it's just because it was Obi-Wan. And then after that, I honestly, in my opinion, everything else except for Andor and Skeleton Crew was phoned in.
Yeah.
With a few hints of brilliance here and there in Boba Fett. Just a few.
Yeah.
The fact that we got to see the Sarlacc, the fact that he got revenge on the Sarlacc, we got to see Slave One, we got to see other parts of Jabba's palace. I mean, it had some things in there. You know, it was there.
Right.
Yeah. But
it just didn't hit the mark.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm ranting. Sorry.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan?
Sean?
That's all right.
Sean, what's your top 5 movies?
Yeah.
I think I would go. It's probably similar, but I have one in my top 5 that I know I've talked about before, but I would probably put in there. I would probably do Empire first because I thought that movie was just the best. And then I would probably do New Hope just because it just had such an impact on my childhood. I don't know. I don't know if the movie. Not that it doesn't deserve to be in the top 5, but just personally, it just had such an impact for me. And then my third and fourth, I don't know if it would be Rogue One or I really liked Solo. I thought that was good, and and then probably Sith as 5th, but I would put Solo in my top 5, and I had heard all of these rumors about where they were going to go if the movie did well, and you were going to get to see, the Crimson Tide, and it was supposed to be Darth Maul, and you were going to see him with the robot bottom half, and that.
Oh man, that would have been good.
I was so excited about that, and I was disappointed that had such backlash, and they didn't get to continue on that story.
Yeah.
That's another one that had a lot of tidbits of just things that was really like how Solo gets his gun, seeing the Millennium in its prime, the whole Castle Run. There were some things in there that you really wanted to see, you know.
And I know a lot of people hated on it because it didn't follow the lore, and it didn't follow, for those that were big into the books, it didn't follow a lot of the storyline from the books, but I'll admit I didn't read a lot of the books. I've been a big Star Wars fan, but it's like I didn't know the background of where Han Solo got his name, but I thought when they ask him and he says Solo, and that it's like I was like, oh, that's great, and then I hear everybody else saying they hated it because
You might be the only one on that one, man.
I know. I
It's
just
all good though. All good.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
okay.
I just liked that they watching it from a kid perspective of wanting to know more about the background.
Right.
I thought the actor did a good job. I thought,
He
I mean,
did.
I really liked it.
I don't know if I don't know if this bothered anybody with that movie though. But the actor who plays Han Solo, you do know he is about 5 inches shorter than Harrison Ford. I don't know. It always bothered me just watching him, and I'm always
he did a
not
great
tall
job
enough."
with the way he held his pistol and the way, I mean,
Yeah.
he did
Right.
such a good job on the
I thought so
character
too.
study, and I
Right.
just
He did.
I enjoyed it.
I did too.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's no one that's gonna ever replace Harrison
Yeah.
Ford.
Nope.
No,
Nobody.
definitely not.
So
Nope.
And-
Except maybe AI. That guy can do it.
And
There you go.
I've always been a big fan of I hate to admit, if I could turn the camera around, I would embarrass myself. I love the troopers. That's always been my favorite. I mean, everybody's seen the first
yeah.
Star Wars. All of my friends were like, "Oh, I love Darth Vader," and I like Darth Vader, but I loved the stormtroopers, and I love all of the different incarnations of stormtroopers, from snow
The mud
troopers to the-
troopers, man.
I love
Yeah.
all the different stuff. The mud troopers, another
That's
great
my
one.
favorite now.
I love them all, and I like that Solo had a new trooper, and I
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had a
That was cool. That
wall
was
full
cool.
of 6-inch troopers, and I love them all, and I always I like every time that we get to see another movie, from The Mandalorian to the movie, you get to see a new trooper, and I'm a giant nerd about it, and I think they're cool.
See, the way
Nice.
you felt
Yeah.
about troopers is the way I felt when they had that Scout Walker transport thing fly in and drop it. I was just like, oh my god, look at that!
Yes, yes, and I realize that, you know, a big Imperial Walker's probably not the best thing to walk into battle with, spindly
Right?
legs, but oh my god, that looks so cool! And
It
I mean,
did look cool.
all
Yeah.
of that. I mean, the Chicken
Yeah.
Walker, the Scouts. I mean,
Yep.
it's just awesome. Yeah.
I wanted to know more about that planet they were on, that mud planet.
Yes.
That in and of itself could have been a if they used that planet and everything from that in a Rogue One setting. I imagine that would have been fantastic. Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah.
And I know
For
a
sure.
lot of people hated on Rogue One because they said it was just a retelling of New Hope, and it's like,
Really?
yeah, but to get to sit in a theater, and I mean, I admit,
Yep.
I was probably this close to tearing up sitting in Rogue One after it being that long, and the music swells, and I'm in a theater watching Star Wars. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. I
It'll
mean,
never get old. That will
Yeah.
never get old. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yep.
It was good.
yeah, even the sequels, like as soon as that right, and then the scroll.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm I'm 10 years old again. Just
Yeah.
immediately
Exactly.
transports you back there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Agreed.
I like the stormtroopers as well. I've got a life size guy out there. I got one from Home Depot. One of
You
those Home
did?
Depot- Yeah.
Now, have you done any of the
Home
mods
Depot
to it?
Stormtrooper.
I've got a voice mod that I haven't installed on him yet, but he's pretty dang cool just straight out of the box.
Yeah.
Nice.
So one of these days I'll get around to, tweaking him
Did
some.
you put the candy cane in his hands?
No, I did get a blaster and painted it, and
Oh, did you?
he's actually holding a blaster. So yeah.
And I modded
Nice.
Darth Vader like within 15 minutes of having him, man. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, so when you
Nice.
buy him, he has his hand out like this, where you could put the pumpkin there or the Death Star.
Right.
I took that thing to the garage to the vise because it's basically just a metal wire. I straightened it out, twisted the hand, so now his hand is down by his side, and his cape covers it. I messed with the base. I got the Dremel out. I couldn't stop myself.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't stop myself, and I got a
See,
sound
that would have
thing
been a
that I
good
have to
video.
try. Yeah, I was going.
You and Tony
to,
should have
there's
made a video
so
on those
many
ones.
videos on that thing, man. I'll do the video of. I do have the video of me bending the metal for the arm and all. I will put that together.
Oh, okay, cool.
But and the bass, I don't know if anyone's done it yet, but I mean, I can't. There was such a huge miss on the bass. They have it as the this type of design, but it's all just
Mhm.
one big piece of plastic. I mean, all you have to do is cut the holes out and just
Yeah.
put a plate underneath.
Get some
What
layers.
happened?
Yeah. That way you can put a light under there and
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
really easy.
So that's
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got plans to do that one as well. But
Mm-hmm. Yep.
you have to admit, for the price point,
Yeah.
you can't beat it. I mean, when
Yeah,
we were
they
kids,
did a good
like
job.
that was,
A life-sized what?
I know.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now
My
they're sold out
teenage years,
everywhere.
Yeah.
I probably would have taken it and made a costume out of it, probably instead.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, Darth Vader, the one like Ron's got, I have him too, and that's basically a costume.
Pretty much.
Oh,
I mean, when you look at the skeleton part of it, it's like, are we missing something here? I
know.
panicked when I first took it out the box, like, oh no, I got to send it back. This isn't everything. And then I'm like, oh wait, I see what they did here.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
So you could literally put that on if you wanted.
You could, yes, you could.
Very cool.
Yeah, what was it? Sharper Image? Is that who first released those life size? And they're thousands. I mean,
Thousands.
9-10 grand.
Yeah.
What?
Now they're probably a little more screen accurate than the Home Depot one, but
Sure.
not a lot. I mean, you can definitely, I know mine looks great standing up next to the bar.
There you go.
And with the
I
cheap
got
plastic
video.
of Vader,
It's
get some
hilarious.
clear coat, make them super shiny.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Should do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
It's fun stuff, man.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like you said,
So-
Ron, I slept through the everybody getting them, and then when I got around to trying to get a stormtrooper, I couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah,
they were
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
The price went down to the perfect price, but
Yeah.
it's sold out.
Yeah.
And that sucks. That
Immediately.
sucks.
Like
Yeah.
the first couple rounds of Vader went almost immediately too. So when he finally
Mhm.
hit right after Halloween, I bought him immediately.
I wonder
And
if they're
then-
gonna bring him back.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Because you figure
But
Yoda
here's
hasn't
my
come
story.
back, right?
So listen to this though. So I get him, I order him, right? And then like 2 days in, I'm tracking it, of course, watching my phone every 5 minutes. And they send him to Michigan. Like I don't live in Michigan. Like I'm 3 states the other way. What are you doing? So then I got panicked because 2 or 3 days later, I wasn't getting any new updates. So I bought another one, like because they were down to like 5 or 6 left. And I was like, I'm not gonna not get a Darth Vader.
Right.
So I bought another one, and then of course, that same day that I bought the second one, I get a notification. He'll be here tomorrow.
Did you keep it so you can sell it later for double the
I
price?
sold it. No, I didn't.
There you go.
I sold it to a friend for just what I paid for it.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, nice.
Good
You're
guy.
a nice guy.
I'm not gonna-
Nice guy. Nice guy.
Yeah.
I
So I
saw
bought
some
Vader
people putting it out on
a
eBay and
little bit
stuff.
after Halloween.
Mhm.
Closer to Thanksgiving of all times.
Yeah.
And then it went on sale the first time for $149. So I called them up. It was like, hey, I'm still within the 90 days. I could take it back to the store and just get my money back. Or can you honor this price? And they totally honored it, man. And then it went down again. But
nice.
I was too chicken to call them up and be like, hey, it's me again. So
You
I I
Give
at
me one
least got them for
back.
$149 instead of $299. There's at least that.
Yeah, you suck.
Nice.
I really would have loved to
too.
have gotten it for $75 though. Man, it's shame on them for even posting that, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
It's sold out. Why would you do that? Come on.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But of all
You
the
guys,
apparently Home Depot's been doing those animatronics for years,
Mhm.
but they're just
Yeah.
now starting. Like last year they did Yoda, like you said,
Right.
and this year
Mm.
I'm surprised they did Vader and the Stormtrooper. So I don't know
Yeah.
what. I hope they do a Mandalorian. Man, that would be.
Oh
That'd
man.
be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
cool.
yeah. That'd be awesome. I don't know where I'd put it, but I'm buying that.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which-
I hope they come back with the Stormtrooper, but chances aren't good. Or if they do Mandalorian, maybe they could do the Mandalorian era Stormtrooper and do the
Yeah.
remnant. I mean, that would be
Yeah.
cool.
There
That'd be
you
cool
go.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they've already got the molds. So
They can go
I mean,
on and
right.
on.
Yeah,
Though. I mean, they could do
exactly.
a Jawa. I mean, since they've got Yoda, they can kind of do a Jawa, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's for
I
sure.
hope I hope every year they release something, which is kind of bad because it's gonna get crowded in here pretty fast. Everything's 7 feet tall now. We have an 8-foot tall ceilings. They're gonna be hunched over and look at this guy.
I know my basement ceiling is just shy. So when he moves, like he stabs the ceiling with the lightsaber.
Yeah, I had that problem too, and now
So
don't hate
funny.
me, but I had to shorten the lightsaber so it just clears.
Oh,
That's funny. I think I
Oh,
said
man.
that in the chat, and Kelly said that was the wrong idea. I think it was Kelly said it was the wrong idea. What I needed to do was just extend the basement,
That's it.
ceiling.
right?
I mean, I guess you
Just get
can
like
move
a
his
nice
arm a
little
little bit.
cutout of the lightsaber going right through the
Right?
joist there, just
Yeah.
enough to go right through that part.
like the Galaxy's Edge Kylo. I mean, where you have the
Yes.
Right. That
That's
would have been
good.
a good idea. Just cut through and then paint the edges orange.
paint
like
it like he's like just really slicing at it.
Melted it. Yeah.
Yeah. All fun and
Right.
games until the living room caves in on me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be a great video.
Right? Hey kids, here's what not to do.
Yeah. And then of course you have to end that video with you signing your wife's divorce papers.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Oh man.
Right.
And
Whoops.
get an outside view of just the implosion of the house.
Yeah.
Right. That's funny.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, I gotta do some more Star Wars things. I do more Ghostbuster stuff lately,
Nah, that's cool.
This is cool
Yeah.
too.
but you know,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the same aesthetic. You know, like you kind of just get stuff and you put
Yeah.
it together. You know,
When you need the
I'm
ghost
actually-
trap thing in your wall though. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, like Ado.
Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah.
containment unit. Yeah.
And it's got to be the
that's what I
kind where
want.
you can actually put the thing in
Stick the
there,
ghost
do your
trap
thing
in it,
and
yeah.
you got to do that.
Yeah.
Complete with the sound effects and everything. Come on, man.
Oh, that
I-
would be sweet. I would love
I,
it.
I still have my
Yeah,
I
yeah.
still have my
Smoke coming out.
popcorn. This is the popcorn one from
Wow.
and I still haven't
Yeah,
messed around with that. But yeah.
See, that's a video all
gonna-
in its own. Once you start weathering that, man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, my
Oh,
my
yeah.
plan is to not only weather it, but I'm going to mount it to a an RC car base, and I'm gonna
Oh, nice. Yeah.
turn it into like a full. Again, one of my many things that I plan on
Right.
doing.
That
but
you
that's-
want to do, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Me too. Me too. I'm there with you.
You know what's funny,
yeah.
Sean, is you call your channel Try to Finish Something.
Yes.
I think all the rest of us, except for one or two, like have all turned into we're just trying to finish something. I mean, we're literally like,
Unfortunately, now mine is try and start something. So
Yeah, right.
I've got a bunch of half-finished things, and I can't figure out which one to actually tackle and get done and finish the video on. So
See, so when you
yeah.
start up again, you got to change. See if anyone notices the change in the name. Don't say anything. Just change the name and then just see. Try to start something.
And just talk about your plans of what you want to do with
Right,
that project.
And then
we
camera
move
around all
on.
the different piles.
and every one of them halfway done with something.
Yeah.
Right,
Right,
there
yeah.
you go. Got a torso over there, a couple of legs over there.
Exactly.
That could be the name
That's
too.
so
You could
funny.
change halfway done with something.
Halfway done with something.
Halfway done with something. That's great.
It is. That's
Man.
good. Oh, what fun.
But yeah, Skeleton Crew, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Skeleton Crew, yes.
Skeleton.
Yes.
That's good.
Yep. Just give it 3
And just
thumbs
like
up.
that, it's been an hour. Look at that.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow. You didn't even advertise
51
anything.
minutes.
Or
No, we didn't.
Are you
I
selling
I
anything
still
this
got the
week?
old. I guess I can do it, but it's the old one. So
It's
I wasn't-
okay. You gotta let people know what
Oh.
it is you do here.
Yeah.
Well,
What is
that's
it?
true.
What is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising. Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made. Oh, it's beautiful.
It is a beautiful. Yeah. So I guess for those of you that are watching, if you want to support us in any financial way, we do have merchandise. You can go check us out at www.insidetheboothtv.com/shop, and you can buy something. I did put up some new stuff. It is
Mhm.
kind of copyrighted ish.
Uh-oh.
There's a few of them that have been taken down, and then I put it back up, take down, put it back up. So yeah, we have here at Inside the Booth. I use TeePublic and Teespring because Teespring has the neck gaiters that I love, but TeePublic does the shirts and stuff that are nicer, a little bit nicer. So it was funny because Teespring would leave one thing up and TeePublic took one down. TeePublic left one thing up, Teespring takes one down. So I got them. They'll just send you to different stores.
Gotcha.
But it's still our name. So we still make the $2 off of it. So a lot of fun.
There you go. And if any of you have a winning lottery ticket for like $1 million, slide it my way, please.
Sure.
Yeah, yes. Send it our way. And
No. Send
Everybody
it my
gets-
way.
oh, just around. Oh, okay, I see. how it
Yeah,
is.
I'll divvy it out. Don't worry.
Oh, all right. That as long as you give all four of us a little something, or all
Just
three
a
of us,
little something.
just a
That's
little
the
bit.
type
just a
of
little
selfish prick I am.
bit. That's funny. Yeah, so that's it. That's good. I am creating my own proton pack out of garbage. Mostly
Cool, all right.
vacuum. Mostly it was like a couple vacuums from the trash bin. So I took it all apart and
Cool.
bashing them together. So
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
it's turning out all right.
There you
So
go.
that's gonna be fun. And it's gonna be different.
wait to
it's
see
not
it.
gonna be it's not gonna be a proton pack like everybody else. It's gonna be totally different.
Nice.
And that's
Nice.
that's what I think would be cool. So
Mm-hmm.
still has the same, like, you'll know it's a proton pack,
Right.
but it's gonna be
But reimagined.
different. Yeah, exactly.
go.
Reimagined. There you go. Kind of like that girl movie one that they did.
No,
But,
that's
you know.
another one we don't talk about. Mm-mm.
We don't talk about that one.
Nope. No Star Wars special and no girl Ghostbuster ones. No,
Yep,
those
that's
things aren't
it.
discussed.
Yeah. Agreed.
Nope. Didn't happen.
Well, have you guys seen the Extreme Ghostbusters? You remember that? Does anybody remember that one?
Cartoon or
Yeah, it was a cartoon. Yeah.
right? Okay,
No.
all right.
Yeah.
Wait, the extreme or the real Ghostbusters?
Well, there's the real Ghostbusters, then there's the real Ghostbusters with Slimer, and then there's the Extreme Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
So,
ever seen the extreme.
Yeah,
I don't
that's,
think I've
that
watched
was the
it.
order of them.
I've seen it. I mean, I know it exists,
Yeah.
but I haven't watched it.
Then there's that other Ghostbusters that's weird with the ape and all, which is I think what caused them to say the real Ghostbusters.
Yep. That was actually, it's funny because that was first, and that was called Ghostbusters, and that was like a black and white movie first.
No,
before
that
they
was a
turned it
cartoon
into
though.
Right, they turned it into
This
a
was
cartoon
this
at
was
the same time as the real Ghostbusters did their cartoon, so that they could confuse people and go, "Oh, we watched Ghostbusters, but it wasn't the Ghostbusters from the movie," you know. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, they tried to make money, you know.
Yeah, they did.
Like saying, "Ooh, let's get on that bandwagon there."
Yeah, all fun and games till the lawsuits start flying.
Right.
That's it. I've seen some what's it called? Crossovers with both of them together, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat, you know. But definitely they're definitely not the same. They're not like Ghostbusters. They're like it's more like a He-Man thing where you're fighting a devil, a demon or a skeleton, you know.
Yeah.
with I don't know what they have. I think it was like a vacuum, kind of like Luigi's vacuum, you know.
Couldn't think of anything else. Yeah, vacuum, that works.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll work. Anyways, yeah. How's that skeleton crew going?
I think we covered
it's
it all.
good. It's good. Yeah, we did. We covered a lot. That's cool. Well, it is 57 minutes in, so we can say goodnight to everybody.
All right.
And goodbye. Because, you know, that's what we do here. Say goodnight and goodbye.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, tell us.
Tell us.
We're going to say goodnight and goodbye then. Good night and goodbye.
Yes.
Kind of like when TV used to end.
Buy merchandise. Yeah, and
you
buy
gotta put
merchandise.
the static up.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, like a white.
Well, first
white
you got to do
noise.
the national anthem, then put the static up. Then that's when you know the evening has ended.
It's the end of the broadcast day.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
No, there you go. That's a good one. I never thought about doing something like that. That would be good. Thanks for the idea.
Right?
Do it.
It would
Make a
definitely
new
show our
goodbye
age.
I was gonna say showing our age there.
Yeah. You guys don't understand.
Well, that was
when
like the
happened,
beginning
there was
of
nothing else to do.
my-
Like, wow, TV ended. What am I supposed to do now?
Wake up, there's just
Right.
static on the TV.
Yeah. It's still down. Dang. It's not 6 o'clock yet. Or maybe 5:30. I think that's when TV tried to start.
Yep.
That's it. Well, hey, thanks for being here. Everybody watching, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ding the bell button, and share and like everything and all the internet stuff you're supposed to do so that people know who we are.
Yeah.
Good night, and
Bye,
God bless.
guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Later.
You need the static.
That's what we need. The static.
That's
We're
right.
gonna make a new one of these.